Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a great day and welcome to my channel. I'm here to share with you tonight or today this new journal I've started, and this month's Willowbound Journals prompt spread that I've just finished, and it's for the month of June, and the journal prompt for this month was Keepsakes. So I thought a lot about it and finally decided to, I have some other pages to put in here, but I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with this notebook, because this is a little recipe notebook that I picked up at Goodwill a good while ago, and it was brand new, all wrapped in plastic, and no one had ever used it. So I picked it up, and I picked it up to use the insides. It had all the nice little scrapbook paper and little recipe cookbook type things that I'm using in my cookbook journals, but this is a very large notebook, and so I didn't really think anyone else would want it as a journal, and so I didn't make it into a journal or anything like that, but I decided to use it myself as like a smash journal or smash book. So you can see it doesn't even really fit in the frame here of the camera, but the main thing is the inside. I'm going to show you. I've just started. I've got one thing in here so far, and it's the journal spread for this month. So what I did was, and let me see. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to see how to have it here. So what I decided to do was, excuse my arm, but I showed these a couple of videos ago, or quite a few videos ago now, but they're the baby cards from my own baby book. So I was recently, reorganizing some things, and I found them again and, went through them in a video because I thought they were so cute. All these little cards, baby cards that I have from my, my own baby shower and when I was born, and my mom kept all these cute little baby cards. So I have this pile, and just today or yesterday I thought, it would be cool to put those in the new kind of journal that I want to make, kind of like a smash book. And I was thinking of how I wanted to do it because they're so cute, and I don't want to glue them down because I want to be able to see the back. I want to be able to see, like, this is a forget-me-not card. Some of them are Hallmark cards, and some of them have a copyright on the back. So I don't want to glue them down like on a page, you know what I mean? So I thought, well, how can I do this? I can make, but I want to be able to see them. So this is what I did. So this is my Keepsakes spread, the first one. I'm going to work on those other ones at another time, but right now I finished this first page. So on the first page I put, like, those were my baby shower cards, but these two pieces right here are from the hospital. So I figured, even though they're after the baby shower, of course, that I had the things from the hospital and when I was actually born, I decided to start with those and then go from there. And the good thing about this notebook is that it's a, ring binder, so I can, if I decide, I can change things around, add, of course, add things, take things away, whatever, like that. So that's why I kind of decided to use this, because it has the flexibility that I might need for this type of journal. So and also what I had to use in here, as I started to do it, I was like, well, what am I going to use as the paper? And also in a video, previous video on my channel, I showed where my friend at a thrift store here in town, she runs it, and she gave me two baby books. Here's one of them, and here's the other one. And one of them was never used, and one of them was used. Here's the one that was used. So I looked at this and I said, well, these do have some, a lot of it wasn't used actually, but some of it does have writing in it, like right here. So I just decided to go with start with the one that wasn't used. So I took the pages out. So here are all the pages. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera. Here are all the pages, and I took them out. It was easy. It was just kind of they're sewn in, but they were sewn in on you know, one of the backs that you can cut out easily. And they're all double pages. So at first I tried to use them as double pages, but that won't work so well in a ring binder because you need them to separate. And so I cut, you know, the pages in the middle so that they're separate pages, and then started with there. So what I decided to do was kind of use a pocket method to putting them in here, because like I said, I don't want to glue these things down. I want to be able to take them out and look at them. So this is my keepsake spread, or things that I wouldn't part with, as JD put it. And so I just started. I have the word keepsakes up here, and I have made a little pocket here at the bottom. And you can see this is the first page of the baby book. It says baby arrives. I can write on here if I choose to later. I did do a little writing right over here. So, you know, for right now, this is how it's going to be. I just wanted a place to put these where, you know, I can kind of almost like display them, but they're safe and they're in a book where they won't get messed up. And I don't want them glued down. So, like, this is from the hospital, and it has just like a little booklet here on how to take care of a newborn, and it has all my birth information here. So I put a pocket, and I went through my scraps actually to see what I could use as like a, you know, junk journaling type smash book kind of look to it. This is just a piece from a children's book. Or no, this is from a music book, that's right. This is just a piece of tatting here. Some of my punched flowers that I kind of folded up and made into like a 3D flower with a little sticker button there, or dot, and it's pink. And everything's kind of pink here because a lot of my cards are pink. Some of them are blue because my mom didn't know at that time. The moms didn't find out, you know, like they do now, what they are having, a boy or a girl, but there happens to be a lot of pink in here. And on here, there was pink because I was born, and they maybe that was blue for boys like this, and pink for girls. But this was all pink, so I went with a pink kind of theme on these first 2 pages, or this spread. So this fits right in this pocket here. And that's that page. And then over here on this page, I've got another piece of the music, but I just put it in a little corner here because this had a pretty little picture here of flowers, and there's a butterfly and a watering can. So it's like a little garden-y theme for a baby book. And I didn't want to cover that up, so I just put a little corner pocket here with some doily, some coffee dyed doily that I had in my scraps. I put a piece of pink rickrack here, and this is from the hospital right here, and it has my name and weight and things like that of when I was born. I put this ribbon on here because it had 3 holes up here. I thought, well, that needs something, so I put a piece of white ribbon in there. I put a piece of strip of cut off from a book page up here, and it happened to have a pink color on it. And I wrote my name here because I realized that I have to put some reinforcements on here, as this is already coming out from the holes. This is old. It is old, so it's a little bit delicate, the pages. But I couldn't find my reinforcements, so I didn't put them on there yet. But I will hunt those down and put some reinforcements on these holes. But the pink rickrack I sewed on, and then my card from the hospital, the white ribbon, the pink up here, the pink strip, it wrote my name there, my first name, because I realized my name wasn't on any of the stuff from the hospital. It just says baby girl on here. Baby girl, you know, my last name, you know, my maiden name, and, you know, my maiden name here, and all the other stats from being born, but it doesn't have my name. So wrote my name right here. This is a little applique I had in my stash, and I thought it looked cute right there. I put a little safety pin here because this had a little safety pin on it, and that made me think of it. a little, like, you know, it's supposed to be like a diaper pin, I guess. So I put a little safety pin here with a little silver angel. I thought that was just perfect for this page. I put this card in here. This is the first baby card, and I was just going through them to see what would fit in that little pocket. So this one's really cute, and you can see it's a little forget-me-not card. And if you hadn't watched my other video where I showed these cards, it's cool because, well, first of all, I know who it was from, the card was from. Well, not that I know the person, but it does have a name down here. In fact, I do know this person. I do know this person who gave my mom this card. That is so cool. And she has actually passed away, this person. So that's really neat to know that this card was from her. And also, my mom wrote down what the person gave me, or gave my mom. So this one says large receiving blanket. So that's really cool because I know who it's from and what they gave my mom. And so that card fit right in here, and you can see why these are, I mean, these would be cool for anyone that has their baby cards to have and as a keepsake. So, and that's something you would never, you know, you would never get rid of, or, you know, I think the average person, most people would never get rid of their baby cards. So anyway, that's the spread, and I think it came out super cute and pretty. And I'm really glad that JD put this journal prompt for this month, because it made me think of, you know, this and a way to use and how to kind of display in a spread like this and in a journal my baby cards, and other than just having them sit in a bunch, you know, in my baby book. Now I can have them here for, you know, the future, and, you know, maybe pass this book down to, you know, my kids and keep it, you know, like an heirloom type thing. So very cool, and I love it. And so that's it for tonight, and I will see you all next time, and happy crafting.